Hey parents, today I want to talk about facing anxiety, and this is a new experience for me. I really hadn't faced a lot of anxiety growing up. Maybe it's because I grew up in a rough neighborhood, and I don't know why. But anyway, after my wife Shelley passed away, I found myself in a situation where every song that I heard reminded me of her and was tearing me up, and it gave me this. I'll call it anxiety. Because I'd never experienced it before, I didn't really know what it was at the time, but I realized after a while that I couldn't listen to any music. And music is important to me. I listen to certain music to get me pumped up. I listen to certain music to calm me. I listen to certain music to help me feel spiritual. Music is an important part of my life. And so it was really difficult for me because every song was reminding me of her so much it was hurting my heart. And it was anxiety. And once I realized it was anxiety, I thought, you know what? I need my music. I can't just continue to let uh, this fester and boil. And so I started to look into overcoming anxiety. And in a nutshell, what I learned and what I read was that the best way to overcome anxiety is to face your fears a little bit at a time and then back off and step in a little bit more and back off and step a little bit more and back off. And so I did that. That's what I started doing with my music. I would listen a little bit and back off and listen a little bit and back off. And over a period of about a month, I was able to get completely back into my music and start enjoying it again. Now, I don't know if that would have naturally happened had I just waited, but I'm not the kind of guy to just sit around and wait for things to get better. I like to do what I can to make them get better. And so, the point of this story is if you're facing anxiety, if your kids have anxiety, clinically, this is clinically, it's not me talking, but it's clinically, the best way to learn to overcome that anxiety is not to remove it completely from our lives, but it's to challenge ourselves to step in a little bit and step out and step in a little bit and step out. And I've seen this with my kids now on different situations. When you lose your mom, it's difficult. And I've worked with my kids and been able to model that for them and tell that story. And it's helped them overcome some of the anxieties that come along with you losing your mom. So hopefully that's helpful. We'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.